Hi petals, welcome back to my channel. It's her flower life here, and as you guys can see by the title, it's the last day of school. Now if you don't know my backstory, I've been vlogging since 2015, but I would always just like save the videos onto a hard drive or my computer. I didn't start like posting like actual videos to YouTube I think until about maybe 2017. I want to say I've been vlogging even before that. I used to call myself life of a college student, and then once I graduated from college I shifted it to being like her flower life, and ever since then it's just kind of stuck with me. And so yeah, this is going to be my first year of vlogging the last week of school publicly for YouTube. Last year I didn't vlog at all the last week or last days because I was in a different headspace than I was this year. So makes sense, right? I feel really good. I don't feel sad. I had a really great day with my students today. We basically just partied all day today. We did basically a screen-free day, with the exception that we did draw. So I put on like Art with Kids. I think that's the YouTube channel where like the dad and his kids, I do like step-by-step drawing. I love how he does that because like the kids will not draw like, they'll draw like kids would draw, like they make mistakes, imperfections. I feel like it's really good to have that like side-by-side comparison. The kids had so much fun today. They made paper airplanes and were throwing them around the room. We had a color party, so there were 4 main colors: red, blue, yellow, and pink. They ate cotton candy today. I bought them pizza, they had water, they had juice, they had strawberries, they had chips. They had a good old time today, and I feel like they just got to eat to their heart's consent, because one of my love languages is food, and because our last module was also about food, it felt kind of nice to see them like pick snacks that they thought would be like good. I have students in my class that have different dietary restrictions, and it's so interesting like educating my other students who don't have those dietary restrictions, because like it makes for a very inclusive party and no one's left out, and I love that. We didn't even get to finish everything. I told them we have ice cream that we're gonna eat tomorrow. I said if you guys come tomorrow, because it is the last day, they might not want to come the last day, but if their parents bring them to school tomorrow, then I told them that after recess I would make them the ice cream cones and they could eat it then. I think it'd be like kind of cutesy and fun to do. So I had also my very last therapy session. So my coaching was done through my job, and so I don't know if they're going to bring it again for next year. I honestly thought that it was absolutely amazing. I really hope they partner again. I thought I would be sad. I remember when there was like 4 sessions left, I remember feeling a little bit of that dread. When you've done something every single Thursday from January, like from like November to now, like I can't imagine her not being there for this summer, because I have so many exciting things I want to do and plan to do. And the fact that I won't have these like weekly check-ins with her anymore, like, and I also feel like we left on a cliffhanger, because like there's like something that I was been going back and forth on doing, and we left on a cliffhanger there. So I don't know. So if there's opportunity to do this again next school year, I will definitely sign up for it, and I will definitely be looking for her, because then I can update her on all the things. But I feel really at peace right now. I feel really good. This is the best I felt, especially with a day that I had today that was very emotionally loaded. I feel really good. And when I have that really good feeling after a really like emotionally loaded day, it's mind-boggling to me, because normally I don't feel this good or excited or positive after a day like today. But I realized that I have so much more to life than just being stuck in something. Like I've always had really good recovery, but my recovery has been getting like faster and faster, and I really love that for me as a person. So I wanted to tell you guys about what I have planned for this summer, my goals, take you guys through the last day of school with me and all that good stuff. Today is the last night of preparing to go to work, and I'll be off of work for the next 2 months. Something I've been wanting to do, one thing I always do in the summer is re-tidy up my space. I have these 2 bins. I moved into this room without those 2 bins. I bought them when I moved into this room, and I really want to go through both of them and really declutter and fix it up. And I really want to give 1 bin to being like all of Zoe's like things. I feel like she just has things everywhere. But I want this to be the things I don't need like access to all the time. So like, I don't know, or maybe like just like her leashes, her harnesses, things like that I would like to kind of put in here maybe. I think she has like 2 mini, I bought her a second one, but I have 2 mini fabric bins. Or I don't know. I might make these just for myself, honestly. This summer, I plan to be out of the house every single day. And I keep getting told, you need to have rest days, you need to, that's a lot, like you should want to do that. I suffer from seasonal depression in the summertime because as a teacher, you go from a 10-month job with 2 entire months off. And I don't have any kids. I don't have a large group of friends. I have a very small circle of friends. But we don't get up every single day. And can you imagine that, you know, being in people's faces for 10 straight months, being needed, always having a task, always having a problem to solve, just always on the go, always being needed. Can you imagine just that? On the last day of school, you get home and it's just, that's it. Monday comes, I usually feel fine, but like after the first week of summer break, it really starts to hit like what to do with myself, right? And lately, I've been really good of just like taking Zoe and going go sit by the water. Like just this past Saturday, I was like, you know, I don't really want to be in the house. I want to go outside, but I don't want to leave Zoe behind. I want to go sit by the water. I want to listen to some music. I want to read a book. I did that. I took her with me and I did it. And she was so beautifully behaved. We actually did it yesterday as well. We went out yesterday again to go sit by the water and she did amazing. Okay, she's getting so much better. I think the more that we do it, the better that you know, the more settled and better that she's becoming at that type of stuff. I am fortunate enough, and I think I don't say this enough or realize this enough until somebody else said it. Now, she's not originally from New York City. Her name is Nay on TikTok. Nay, she said that I sometimes forget I live in New York City and I can just go and get up and go do something instead of sitting in my house. And I was like, she's not even a native New Yorker. I could be wrong, but I don't think she's a native New Yorker, but I am. And there are so many parts of my own city I have never been to. I am not ashamed to admit that I don't think I've actually ever been to Harlem. I've been to all 5 boroughs, but I don't think the only borough that I really know very well is Brooklyn. And there's even parts of Brooklyn I don't even explore myself, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see these other places. I can't speak for the Bronx, no offense to the Bronx. Other than like the Bronx Zoo, I don't really know what other things that is fun to do in the Bronx. No offense to the Bronx, but and it's also farther away from me. I have a dog. I have limited time to be out before I need to come back home to her. It's also going to be our first summer together. And a lot of the things I am going to take her on with me. I still want to do weekly adventures with her. I might up it to more than just a week. I do want to at least try to walk her every single day so that she can just start to get more used with like leaving the house, walking and coming back home. Like she's good with getting on the train and going far from home, but I would like for her to also feel comfortable even in her own neighborhood as well. Instead of rest days, I have days where I have driving lessons for most of July. So with my driving lessons, that will count as leaving the house, as well as if it's a day where it's really like I really don't feel like getting up to go anywhere, I'm thinking that I will just like take Zoe for a walk, and that also counts as just like getting out of the house. The goal is not to do a crazy adventure every single day. The goal is to just leave the house every single day, like to leave the house for a set amount of time. You know, obviously more than 5 minutes, right? Like that's the rules I've set up for myself. So y'all get what I'm trying to say. So I'm really excited to do it. And I wanted to kind of talk about it in this video because when I kick off with that video, I also want to kind of post about it daily on Instagram because I thought it'd be like pretty cool to post about it. Most people do spring cleaning. I do both. I didn't really clean during spring break because my closet is organized and I do a pretty good job of keeping my closet organized. throughout the school year. Something I'm thinking of doing on Monday, because Monday I have a driving lesson. I think Monday I might just like take Zoe out by the water again. I think in between the driving lesson and taking Zoe out by the water, I think I'm going to, you know, all my laundry should be washed and put away. I'm gonna go through my closet and start looking for any clothes that I did not touch at all this school year, and start writing a list of anything that needs to be replaced for the following school year. Because you know, the stores be having these back to school sales, summer sales, these things, when they come up, I don't want to be thinking, oh, what do I need? I'm gonna make my list from now. My friend likes to say that I'm very type A. I've never been told that I'm type A before till now, and I guess I think low key I am. Honestly, not even low key. I think high key I am type A. I also want to go through my other 2 bins. Like this summer, I really do want to go through my closet and really give it a good clean, because I feel like there are things that could be given away, or maybe they need to be thrown out, things need to be replenished, clothes that could be donated. Like, it's important to do these things regularly. I always stand by a clean space. Another goal of mine this summer is to fix all of my Lego sets. When I got Zoe and she came around, I had young puppy Zoe. I had to put most of my Lego stuff away. So this is the very first like adult-ish, I guess, Lego set that I built. It's my succulents. I want to rebuild this back up and put it around my desk again. I feel like she's at an age now where she does jump on top of my desk, but if I say leave it, she like listens a lot better. So I feel like I can kind of have this out now. This is my 2 cars. This one I did not build correctly. And then this one I built correctly. My brother-in-law actually fixed it for me. Because actually, I built it partially correct, and then he ended up fixing it for me. And then I put it in a really stupid spot. Honestly, I shouldn't say the word stupid, but I didn't put it in the best spot ever. And Zoe like jumped up on the dresser to like bark at her reflection, and it like, I guess the dresser knocked the wall, and I don't know, I guess because it's on wheels, you know how things go, this just flew off and broke in half. Not like broke, but like, you know, the pieces like separated, and now I have to fix this car. But that would require me to break the whole thing apart and fix it. So there's going to be some days in the summer where I think I'm going to just like pick a day. I'll put Zoe down and I will pick one of these to build, maybe like 1 a week or so, until everybody is repaired. Okay, I have to use my phone flash because it's really dark in here. But as you guys can see, I have my shoes. Another thing I also want to go through this summer, because I also have shoes downstairs, going through all my shoes to see what I'm keeping, what I need to donate. And then these are the 2 brand new bins. You see how much this just looks so much better. These 2 bins also need to be gone through. I would like to purchase I need to go through them, because as you can see, I feel like it's overfilling. I feel like we need to declutter those 2 bins, but this just looks so much better. This is memorabilia stuff. That is my pet snake's cup. This is the duster. This is more storage. Zoe, cleaning supplies. So as you guys can see, it is a mess up here. It just always just looks messy. Now, the only reason why I wanted to also get new bins is because these bins, look at them. They are started to like do that, and like the little ring fell out, and so this just didn't make it convenient enough for bin, especially because I don't grab for these bins often, but I want to say at least once a week I might reach in those bins for something, especially like now with Zoe's harness in the other bin. Like, it looks so cute. So the way I organized it is from at the very bottom is like some extra like blankets and stuff like that for her, and then it's her jean jacket, her bandana, her birthday crown. On top of that is her towel, and then on top of that would be like the harness and the leash. And so this is something I would grab almost daily, if not at least once or twice a week. So I just need a more sturdier bin, because this was starting to look a little bit crazy. But I have a plan for these 2 bins. I don't want to throw them away and be wasteful. I actually want to organize the other closet in my room, because right now it's a junky mess, and I think it would look less junky if I put the things in these bins. And so yeah, the bin kind of doesn't have the little hole and it looks crazy, but I can turn it the other way so it'll face this way. And the thing that it does not have that this bin has, but this bin has like those little tabs, I'm sure, like these little tabs, which I think are really helpful. Like you can pull this to pull the bin close to the edge. But in that closet on the top, I don't reach for those things as often. And I feel like it'll stay more organized and look better if I actually use those these two extra bins to organize, as opposed to throwing them away. So we're going to do that. Like, so the top part of the closet and the bottom part of the other closet is messy. We're going to organize it. I don't know why that line is across my screen. I'm going to figure out how to fix that. But down here is basically just all of the stuff that I use to store, like the tote bags. That used to be a snack bin. Like, it's just real junky. It's giving junk closet, and I really want to fix it. And I think the solution that I have is going to be a permanent fix. Let's do it. Okay, here's the final product. That's some storage items. And then we have the laundry detergent that we use often. I decided to put Zoe's bin down here because that makes so much more sense. I'll be able to access these things frequently. Then up here, I left it pretty much the same, except this can kind of come down here. And then that cup can technically go in there. I converted to a much smaller snack bin. I was like, I still want to have a little snack bin. It is summer. I might purchase some things that I might want to have on hand. Alrighty, I'm back here on Gizmo from my phone clips, and I'm done. It's time to take Zoe out. She is looking at me like so annoyed. I'm coming, boo. I wanted to make sure everything was completely done before I take her out because she is a meddler and will get into every single thing. So I wanted to make sure everything was cleared, all the garbage is put together, like it's so that once I take her out, it's a clear path to like go take out the garbage, and then to take sorry, excuse me, and then to take her out to the bathroom. When we come back, I'm gonna give her this. I'm also gonna go through my work bag just to have it ready for tomorrow, like take anything out that needs to come out, put anything on the charger needs to go on the charger. It's officially the last day of school. I gotta take Zoe out, gotta let her use the bathroom, feed her, then I'm gonna come back up here and get dressed while she just has some out time. I had to check on a friend this morning, so I didn't get a chance to vlog off of Gizmo my outfit, but I wanted to wear a red dress today. Ended up not getting to wear it because it just was fitting wonky, and your girl don't got time for that. So I put on this green dress. I wanted to wear the red dress because I was like, oh, it's gonna be more like summery because they have their end of their dance today and they have to wear like bright summer colors. We've got juices, Oreos, Chips Ahoy. Whatever we don't finish, I might just send over to the other class. Cotton candy. I promised the kids to eat our ice cream today because one of the kids brought ice cream yesterday, but it was just too late to eat it because the pizza took too long to get here. And we still have water and stuff, so variety of things. When the kids come in this morning, I'm gonna have them wipe down their tables because they are extremely sticky, as you guys can see from this angle from yesterday. We didn't have time to like, I cleaned up, but I was not wiping down 13 desks. That's their job. This makes me so sad because this is a third grade supply list. I can't believe they're about to go into third grade. I don't know, they just don't seem like third graders to me yet. I have to come back. So I'm so lucky because on Fridays I have double prep, which basically means my kids go to elective specials. So that's like art, science, gym, or dance. They have art, and then they'll come back from lunch and recess. They'll do one block of learning, and then they would have art after. They'd come back, do another block of learning, and they would go to science, but they would go home. But every day at 1:30, we would have prep, and then after that, go home. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like next year, but we loved having double prep, and the fact that we had double prep on a Friday, which is the last day of school today, was a win. Usually during this time, I'm always in my friend T's room, but I told her I was going to come over here and do one last walkthrough because once I sit down in her room for the last time of prep, it is going to just be to walk my kids, to go pick up my kids from science and head to dismissal. I will not be walking back in here. So I wanted to make sure everything was good. So let's do one last walkthrough. I think that for next year, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a video of what it looks like at the beginning when it's fully set up, and then a video at the end again, just to see how my room has like transformed, you know, because that'd be pretty cool. But all the desks are piled up in the corner. Those are all the things I want to keep furniture wise. So it's literally just 4 pieces of furniture. That's obviously staying. I wasn't gonna label it because I don't think I need to label it. I think it's a given that that stays in the room. That type of stuff over there, all that is getting trashed. Those boxes need to get returned. I think I might grab some on the way out of the room to return those where they belong. It's time to get them for the last time. I'm home. I am home from work for the last time for the next 2 months. So I'm going to do my usual routine, which is take care of Zoe, all that good stuff. I actually got a package. I ordered some nail polish, I think Wednesday, and now it's here Friday, which is crazy because it was like late Wednesday night when I ordered this. It is from Holo Taco. It's a company I've followed this girl Christine for years. She's actually how I started my nail journey. She's like one of the people that helped me grow out my nails. I used to be a serious nail picker, but watching her videos really inspired me and helped me. And so have yet to buy from her company. So finally purchased from it. Got lots of goodies in here. I want to unbox it with you guys, and then I'll get into like what I plan on doing for the rest of the day. But let me take Zoe out first. I'm gonna wash all of Zoe's bedding. It is due for a wash. I'm gonna do that too while she's gonna be out for the next hour. It's like a wash and dry by the time it's her nap time. Come on. I almost forgot that I wanted to unbox my nail polish in front of you guys. But here's how it looks when you open it. It says, "Holo, it's me." Christine really loves holographic polishes. So a lot of her polishes obviously have holo in it. I got me another glass nail file. I already have one. I got one from like Amazon, but I wanted to get me another one. I swear by these. These are really good. I also use the other kind of nail files as well. I just like to have this on hand because they just like smooth out the nail better. I got 5 polishes in total, 3 colored and 2 like essentials. So I've got the pink smoothing base. I got the top coat. I can't remember which top coat I purchased. I think she might only have 1 top coat actually. I think she has more bases than top coats. This is, I think, the ultra glossy top coat. Glossy top coat. Glossy taco. That's what it's called. Glossy taco. I got that one. I love a good fast drying glossy finish, so I'm always gonna try to find one. I really like the Essie Speed, not the Essie Gel top coat. I think that one has really beautiful shine. This is called Boardwalk Behavior. There were like 3 different types of pinks in the entire collection. I got help in trying to pick which one I wanted to get, and I ended up with picking this one because I was stuck between like 3 of them. The next one is a color I don't actually own ever in my collection. I don't necessarily gravitate towards this kind of color, but I'm excited to try it out. It's called Pier Paradise. It's kind of like that oceanic blue, you know. I don't really gravitate towards that, but I did. And now I don't normally gravitate towards purples either, but I was like, I have to get this purple color because I don't have enough of them in my collection. This one's called Midnight Marina. So I don't know which one I'm going to put on my nails first, to be honest with you. I want to gravitate towards this one first so bad because I feel like it's a great way to start off summer vacation. And I will be using the entire set and test it out, I'll let you guys know. I'll be doing that when Zoe goes down for her nap so that I can not have to worry about prying things out of her mouth or telling her to stop or jumping on me. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and break this down. I'm gonna go relax with Zoe for a bit, then I'll feed her and I'll come back on to do my nails. I just took off my nail polish. I had on Lemon Drops by Cirque Colors, by the way, if you were wondering. I'm always wondering what other people have on their nails, so I always like to share what color I'm wearing and the company, because you ever watch a video and be like, oh, that's a nice color. And instead of having to like comment, which I understand like is engagement, but for me, it's just like, I feel like certain things, I feel like if you can just like, you know, think to say it, I just say it. I don't need someone to comment on a video for engagement about a nail polish color. The nail polish remover that I use is the Zoya 3-in-1 Remove Plus. This is a bottle that I've owned since 2021. I'm gonna keep saying it. Get you one of these. It is a great remover. It removes all polishes, okay? Glitter, creme, jelly, sheer, not gel. Not acrylic, obviously, but it's really good. I just buy the 32-ounce refill from Zoya. And then that 32-ounce bottle lasts me about almost over a year. It lasts me, and all I do is just refill this. And as you can see, I don't even use that much. I use like one cotton ball, split it in half, wet it, and then it works that good that a little goes a long way. The most I might ever need to use more than that is when I do have glitter, because obviously like the polish will come up first and the glitter will stay behind. So you have to kind of go back over with another layer of remover to get the glitter off. Other than that, if I'm wearing like a regular polish with no glitter, done in seconds. So I love this stuff. I shout out to my sister at JK Accounting. She put me on to this remover and I've been using it ever since. As you can see, the bottle is all thingy, and I'm still gonna use her because we're not gonna buy a new bottle for no reason. We don't need to buy a new bottle. This bottle works just fine. I've had this bottle for a long time. Okay, I am fresh out the shower. For some reason, Zoe was crying the entire time I was showering. Don't understand why she never does that, but I think she thought I left, or I think she knows I didn't leave, but she was just like, you're not in the room, but I still hear you here. Like, get me out. But anyway, then showering, I feel so refreshed. And it's funny, you guys, I wanted to like leave the house today with Zoe. I don't know what it is, but hopefully I'm able to keep this momentum for my daily adventures this summer. I'm just like getting myself out the house because, yeah. But excuse me. I definitely tell myself, I was like, Montana, you're about to spend the next couple of days out of the house. Take today as the only rest, real full on stay in the house rest day that you plan on giving yourself, because for the next couple of days you plan on leaving the house. So I'm really excited about that. So that's why I was just like, you know what? Let me just chill today. I just applied 2 coats on this hand of the pink smoothing base, just so you guys can kind of see. Like, this is very sheer. It's not, like, you see how it looks pink in the bottle? It's not going to be super pink on your hands. It's very sheer. You'd have to like, it's meant to kind of like match the natural nail surface. So like with 2 coats of it, you can tell that there's something on your nails, but 1 coat, it just looks like your nails, but better, if that makes sense. I just put on 2 very thin layers, and so far I absolutely love the brushes that comes with, at least so far, the base coat. Hopefully the other polishes come with the same kind of brush. It's like this wide brush that I absolutely love. If it would focus on this and not me. It has this like wide brush that just makes life so much easier. Like I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like a wide paddle brush. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. But I absolutely love this kind of brush because I feel like it covers my entire nails. My nails are really small, and so I hate those like skinny. I just don't know how to work those like pointy skinny brushes. I need this kind of brush. I just love how it covers like my entire nail. I can just go just barely to the cuticle and then just start pulling forward, and it's getting the entire nail in like one swipe, which makes application so much easier. And this also dries really fast. You guys, this is just 1 coat, and it looks like I've completely painted my nails from start to finish. At first, also fun fact, Sorry. First thing, it is the same brush in the color polish, which I absolutely love because it helps to cover basically almost my entire nail in one pass. Love that for me. Two, at first I was having a little bit of difficulty. I try to remind myself that this just shipped. It was shipped and it arrived today. Usually I like to let it sit for like a day before I paint my nails. You're supposed to, I believe. Me, sometimes I don't follow that rule. I'm impatient. But the formula for most of these, they don't really change or alter that much in transit, especially because it's not as cold. It's like more of like on the warmer side. This is so beautiful on camera. Oh my goodness. I've never had a color like this before. I want to say this is like teal, like in the teal blue family. I don't normally gravitate to purchasing these colors on my own. I mainly go for like blues. So this is pretty new for me and I absolutely love how it's like popping on camera and it's like popping in real life. It's very summery. I just put on the Glossy Taco. That's literally what it's called, Glossy Taco. I was just sitting in bed watching my show and I looked at my nails and I was like, they look absolutely gorgeous. This is a color I've never personally gravitated towards, but I'm like, why haven't I? This looks absolutely gorgeous on my nails. I feel like I have salon quality nail polish on my nails. I'm about to close out this vlog and I think I might even edit it tonight so that I can actually post it and upload it because I'm about to start working honestly on my bigger project, which is like my summer videos, but also the fact that I'm going to be leaving the house every single day this summer. So I want nothing to be on my SD cards and I really want this vlog to get posted so I'm not like, don't fall behind in editing and posting videos. The one thing I do want to do is take my hair out of this because I've had it in for a month. I'm kind of nervous of my hair like locking together unconsciously. Like, you know, locks have a thing of a mind of their own. Plus some of them, the rubber bands on these did not pop or anything, but I have, as you can see, like some of the ends are like starting to poke out. So I've been wanting to take it out for a while now. I really miss my hair being out. I really am curious to see what it looks like post taking it out of this. Oh my gosh, you guys, my hair is out and I think it looks gorgeous. I think it looks better as a side part than like a middle part. But oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so cute. Do you see these curls? Like, do you see these lock curls? None of my hair feels thin. None of my hair feels like damaged. It feels really good still. Like, it feels and looks good. I feel like it looks like locks for real now. And this is year 2. I'm excited for going into like year 3 of owning locks, but having my hair locked. This was honestly the best decision ever. I'm just so thankful to my sister for starting this journey for me and, you know, continuing to be a part of it. And I really shout out the hairdresser because she did her thing, okay? Look at these curls. I feel like I have a whole other style. I got 2 styles in one if you ask me, because now with it out, it looks so good. I really wish I took it out for the last day of school prior to me being done with work because it would have looked so cute today in my dress. Let's see, I don't know. It's funny because I had sent her a picture of my hair and I had not realized from the back how long my hair actually looks because I only see myself obviously forward facing, and so the front pieces are shorter than my back pieces. So when I took a picture of the back of my head and the front of my head for her to see what my hair currently looks like so that she can kind of understand what she was working with before she saw me, I was like, my hair is long. So how does it look now with the curls? I don't know, like this. Oh, I can touch it. Okay. If I leave my head back, I can touch it. I love my hair. I love my loose natural hair as well. But I love having locks so much more. And I wish I started this journey so long ago because they probably would have been much longer by now. But, ooh, I'm sorry. I just love my hair. I want to achieve this again. I might me and my sister might have to figure out how we can achieve these curls. I think my sister might know how to do that. I might want to do this again, like just the curls. It's so cute. Sorry, let me go. On that note, yeah, I will see you guys for the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an amazing school year, even through the ups and downs. We are always going to be grateful to God. Thank God for getting us through the school year. You know, thank us God for giving us a job to be able to provide for myself and Zoe this year. In this school year, I got a dog. I went through so many life transitions. I started therapy. I made 2 really great friends at work that I've honestly have hopefully will become lifelong friends. So honestly, I just thank God. And I also want to thank my sister, my brother, my friends that helped me last summer, because I would not be in this job without them pushing me to make the choice to leave when I was unhappy at my old place. I'm excited for next year, and I'm excited for summer. I am reclaiming my life and my energy this summer, so come along for the journey because I feel great. Thank you, God. Peace out. See y'all in the next video.